The O2 bottle to the head, mag light, clipboard, or rescue bag is a self-defense tool. I'm going to show you why holding on to these items could potentially cost you your life. I'm Kip Teitsort, and welcome to Escaping Violent Encounters. Having your hands empty, up and open as you first begin to have a dialogue with someone that you're trying to figure out as to whether you're dealing with a patient or someone who's potentially going to be an aggressor cannot be stressed enough. Through our own research, when we would train providers, or we still currently train providers, we attack them in a class. And one of the things that we found is that under stress, we will grab a hold of something and not turn loose. Now, granted, there's been other studies besides ours that have found that this exists. In law enforcement, they're trained that in a defensive type of a situation, be careful what's in your hands, to get your hands empty, because in the hand-to-hand combat type situation, there's even reports of where a police officer died on the side of the road with a flashlight in one hand and the suspect's driver's license in the other while he was grabbed and taken to the ground. We even pressure tested some of these ideas with a young martial artist who just happened to be my son. And what we would do was use your rescue bag to block with, use a clipboard, use an O2 bottle, or whatever as a means for self-defense. What we found is that even given the momentary decision-making process of, I'm going to be a patient until I attack you, he had to still react to whatever the action was. So whether he was standing, I was standing, or he was standing while I was sitting, he was unable to ever, even with the O2 bottle raised upon his shoulder, to be able to stop me from punching him in the face initially every time during this pressure testing situation. So understand that two hands move slower than one hand open if you're being aggressed upon, because your brain is going through so many things. Again, we're not talking about how to win in an MMA fight. We're not talking about how to win in a boxing match. We are talking about the healthcare provider dealing with someone who they initially believe to be a patient who may attack them by surprise. So if you have objects in your hand, you're going to clench as you're surprised, and that's going to slow you down. So getting your hands open in the first few moments when you meet someone is really one of the most important safety tactics that I could ever share with you. I'm Kip Teitsort, and remember, your safety comes first.